Hello and welcome to another out of spec video. We placed an order for a Polestar 2 like 6 or 7 weeks ago, and finally Polestar called us last week. They were like, car is ready, come pick it up. We requested an Uber from them. They're gonna pay for it, so that's awesome. That's really good customer service, and we'll tell you why it made us choose this vehicle over another EV options. We actually test drove a bunch of cars, so let's get going. And no, absolutely not. We're not gonna take the Fiat 500e. That's actually another story for another video. We'll tell you all about it. But for now, we wait for the Uber.
He's good? Yes, sir. He's perfect. Thank you.
We made it finally. That was like a good hour. I was far. I was really far in traffic as expected. We made it to the store. The Polestar people paid for the lift. I said Uber earlier. It's actually a lift. Whatever. Same thing in the line. That's nice, but this is not the one that we're getting. Of course not. That is a lot of money. Here's the price. Oh my God. Are you gonna get the roof rack?
I think so.
The aftermarket one, right?
Yeah.
Probably, with the little basket. He wants to make it like super sport. Or not sporty, what, off-roady? Is that a term?
Multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. I really like those rotors, the performance rotors, and the nice gold calipers. Unfortunately, we didn't get that because that's a different package. This is Napa leather. This is beautiful. And we didn't get that either. We got the basic black interior. Oh, maybe I need to close this one. There you go. Oof. Okay. That thing looks amazing. That metallic. The name of this color is Thunder. I really like the way they blend the emblem. It looks great. So our salesperson actually is gonna come here and teach us how to use the car and the infotainment, and he's so cute with us recording him, so that's gonna be fun. Are you guys ready to have range anxiety?
Anxiety.
Not anymore.
No.
Steve, so welcome to your Polestar 2 one more time. Right over here we got you on the beautiful all-wheel drive Thunder color. We got you on two different key fobs. Okay, the very first one is going to be this one over here. It is the standard key fob that comes with the Polestar 2. There's 3 buttons for you to know. This tiny one is called the activity key. Let's say you're going to the gym, go swimming, go to the pool, something like that. You can have it in your pocket. It's waterproof, so you can have it all the time. Now, there's another way for you to unlock your car in case you're doing a software update. So if you leave something inside, you won't be able to unlock the vehicle because it's being updated. But if you slide this down, you open this here, you will have access to the key that comes with the car. Open the door, and this is where it goes. Okay, very tiny, right there.
That's cool.
Okay. J1772, level 2 will be between 6 to 8 hours for a full charge. Level 1 between 36 to 40 hours for a full charge, so it varies. CCS fast charging, 2 years with Electrify America for 30-minute sessions that we offer for free. You plug it in right here. Now over here you're gonna have some extra storage space. So in case you have something valuable, something you just want to hide, you can just put it down here. Here we have the jack that comes with the car. Sorry. On this side you have the Polestar repair kit. Just open it real quick. For the lock nuts, for you to tow the vehicle, the sealant, and the compressor. So there's 2 pressure points on each side. So when you close the front of the car, make sure you go like that. So
okay.
Let's make sure you adjust your seat. So if it's okay where you are right now, you can just move it real quick. Also in your mirrors. So let's make sure you feel comfortable for your ride home.
I really like those mirror assemblies.
They're
like just like one piece.
Yeah,
the whole thing
that's
moves.
really
the whole
cool.
thing moves.
Yeah, they're also patented by Polestar, so that's a fun fact. No one else can do mirrors like this.
Yeah, they're
that's
really,
nice.
really cool.
So go ahead and press on the brake for me, please, Steve. And then this gear selector, give it a pull. Okay. So you have the standard screen over here on the Polestar 2. On the left side, you're gonna see park, reverse, neutral, and drive to see what gear you have selected. Click this button. The map goes away. Zooms in onto your numbers in case you wanted to check them out a little better. Click it again. Comes back onto the map. Here is where the fun begins. So you can adjust how you want your driving experience to be. Okay. So you can have a light steering wheel, very useful when you're parallel parking. Standard, I would say, just for driving around town, in the mall, things like that. And firm when you go on the curvy roads, you really get to feel the nice handling of the car. Sport mode, on or off. One pedal driving on the bottom left side, off, low, or standard. Now creep mode, off, on. If you have it on off, the car will not roll forward when you let go of the brake. When you're stuck, when you're stuck in traffic, you put it on, you just let go of the brake, and the car starts moving forward, just like an idling internal combustion engine car.
Right.
Collision avoidance. There is a camera with a sensor up here. If it detects maybe someone in front of you braking too hard, the car will brake for you if you fail to do so. So you can select the timing, so early, standard, or late for the car to react. Okay. Ready to drive notification. Let's say you're looking at your phone while stuck in traffic in San Francisco and the cars in front of you start moving. The car detects space with this camera in front of you. It tells you, okay, it's time to move. Okay?
Yeah.
Now on the charge, you get to set up what your charging limit you wanted to set it up at. So 90% is recommended for us to preserve the lifespan of the battery. Now moving on to this side here, we get to see the apps. It seems that you have Spotify already installed, and iHeartRadio, Sirius XM, you get it for 3 months, radio and Bluetooth. So let's connect your phone to Bluetooth now, if you don't mind. Okay, next. It's going to be a second code. Click on yes. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So done. Now. Okay, the next step is going to be setting up your Google account. Awesome. And then you can just set up your account on the phone. There you go. So sign in. Now you get to see your different things. So you will have access now to downloading apps. So Google Play is going to be over here. Spotify per se, YouTube Music, all those things. I would recommend downloading a couple of apps. So one that is very useful will be the web browser. So when you're charging the car, you can get, you can see Netflix or maybe YouTube videos and things of that nature. Okay. We go back onto the 4 square icon, and now we're gonna link your keys onto your Polestar app so you can use them on your phone. So it says owner, I'm gonna click on admin. So for us to link the keys, we're just gonna lift this up real quick, and we put the keys in here. It's flat. And we do key connected. It's just gonna be 1 second. We try until it says that it's ready. Yes. So now we can get started, and then go into manage, and then go into pair with Polestar 2, and then do continue. Okay, you have to do allow while using the app. Then okay. Then pair phone. Next, searching for keys, gonna detect that, and then it's gonna go over to the phone. So it's gonna do it. That's the code.
Wow, that was
so
fast.
Do yes.
Yep.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, so right now you don't have some information because we just linked it into the to the car. So as we start driving, it will be synced in, okay?
Okay.
So when you make it home, you can connect the phone to the internet. It has LTE service already, but you can do networking internet, so you can sync in your Wi-Fi. Display, you get to do different things on there. So for example, we have the odometer. You can get rid of it or put it back on.
Oh, I like that.
Or you could do average energy consumption. You can tap it, you can see how many kilowatts you're using, or also the distance, so you can see how many miles you've been traveling, or trip auto. So assistant and voice input. Let's make sure it works. So, hey Google. It reacted, so it works.
Whenever you use maps,
Yes.
if you put like a destination, let's say Tahoe, would it take in consideration like our destination, and would it take us to Electrify America to make sure that we reach our destination?
It will, and it will also show you where to stop. So let's try that one out. So let's open maps. Okay, so for example, it says home right there, right? And you can check
I see.
charging stations around you. So these are the ones right here.
And it says that we will reach our destination with 72%. That's awesome.
Yeah. Exactly. So see, it says charging needed. Obviously, it's minus 16%. So we do a charging stop.
Oh,
see?
and it does tell us.
So it tells you where
so we can
it is
prioritize
recommended.
Electrify America.
Exactly.
Nice.
So with this way, you know that you can skip Sacramento and you can charge over here.
Yeah.
So obviously, we are trying to prioritize Electrify America because those are the ones you guys get for free.
Yeah.
So you click on Electrify America, boom, it tells you where to stop.
Oh yeah. You wanted it? There you go. Oh, and this, please. You guys want to see the window sticker? Where is the window? Oh, there you go. There's the price. This is the base model with dual motor, which means that it's fast, it's fun, but we don't get all the cool perks like from the glass roof. Oh, you know what? There's a lot of adhesive also here. Oh. Oh, okay. There's another one there. There you go. I'm excited. Let's go somewhere to eat.
So yeah, the one pedal driving on low is a lot smoother. The standard is
that one, right?
Kind of starts. Does the whole has the whiplash effect.
So it's funny because he really is not a big fan of that, and I actually do miss that from Tesla. The Taycan has some kind of region braking, but Porsche actually wants you to take it manually. Okay, we need to silence you, lady. But the it's really cool that they actually give you the options to turn it off all the way off, or have it low or standard. You bought the car with 16 miles. You already have 17. This car is old.
Yeah.
Hey, Mackie.
It is now a used car.
It is officially used and obsolete. Vehicle is not equipped with the surround 360 cameras. He only has the rear view camera. He's now obsessed. Now he's taking photos of his precious car.
New toy.
Bon appetit. So we realized today that the base model does not come with wireless charging. So now we're on a mission to find an iPhone cable, because we're actually gonna go to a baseball game right now. So we do need to charge our phones. Oh, we should get luckier. How did I miss this, by the way? Why not? It's fun. Got our charging. Let's go.
It's a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the.
Holy moly, 47 minutes for 17 miles? The traffic must suck. We're back in the car. We're on our way to a baseball game. Steven, we need to confess to our viewers that we actually test drove a bunch of cars. We test drove the ID4, EV6, which is basically the same vehicle as us Ioniq 5, just looks different. The Polestar.
And then the Polestar.
And of course, we've owned a Tesla back in the like back in November. So we didn't need to test drive a Tesla because we used to have a Tesla. So what made you choose this car, actually?
Basically, I mean, the design was really simple. I liked that. It didn't look too crazy. Nothing against like the other cars. They're good cars. The EV stuff's really come a long way. I've been really impressed by a lot of what I've saw. But yeah, this one, I just really like the more simple design. I wasn't seeing as many of them on the road, so being a little different is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Until they made their agreement with Hertz, so now I'm driving a rental car.
That's true. Yeah, we did see that when he placed the order on May 4th. And I think like on the second week or something, like 2 weeks later, Hertz announced that they got a bunch of Polestar for Hertz. And I mean, we dig that because it's cool as an investor, it's nice, but as the owner of that same car, like, you don't want to see your car everywhere, especially as a rental. I mean, at least that's my perspective, and obviously Steve feels the same way. The one vehicle that we really liked was the ID4. I think it looks great, and it was very comfortable, amazing suspension, but it was kind of slow. And there was a lot of people on Twitter that would tell me, well, it is an SUV, it doesn't need to be fast. Still, it is an electric car. You still need to have some fun, and I think this is the one that actually met those requirements. You were considering actually the single motor one, right?
Yep. Yeah, and it has a little bit better range, but just the sportiness of having the all motors or the 4 motors is really awesome.
And you guys, you should know that the single motor actually 0 to 60 is like 7 seconds, so it's not like super slow, but I mean slower than most of EVs right now. This one takes you 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. Still slower than a Tesla dual motor, but if it's fast enough. If it's amazing, it's fun. It's a really fun car to drive, especially because you can play with those settings, with the creep mode, with regen and all of that. And then at the end, he decided to go with base, like no packages at all, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no packages at all. Just because that was fitting the bank account the best, and I didn't feel like spending the extra money for the glass roof.
Oh, we're about to cross the Golden Gate Bridge. Let's flip the camera. Before this car, you used to have a X4 and 40i, and honestly, you've always been into internal combustion engine. You're like he's totally into like the exhaust sound, old school. But so what, like, this is your first EV, like we said earlier. What made you change, like, yeah, let's completely change the whole thing and let's go EV?
Seeing how much fun the Tesla and the Porsche Taycan were. Like, it wasn't just, those boring EVs from back in the day. They're actually fun to drive, really fast, and have a lot of cool tech.
All the updates.
Yeah, and then the gas prices being what they are really helped. Thankfully, I was in a position where I could afford to trade in that BMW and get this. That's not everybody's situation, unfortunately, but thankfully it worked out that way for us. So yeah, just saving money off of gas, and then the added tech that they're coming out with, like the ability to get updates to your car, almost like your phone and laptop. Like
right now, we are eager to get that CarPlay update. It seems like they're actually releasing that update by phases, and this car has not been ready yet for that update. But yeah, once we get CarPlay, it's gonna be a game changer. I mean, this UI is really not bad. It's good. This screen is snappy. It works really well. But you would agree that CarPlay is better, right? It's more.
Yeah,
we're used to it. So Polestar actually has a great program when it comes to leases. I'm not gonna go into any details because it probably varies by market. Over here in California, so we pay extra for everything. But it was a really good price, like nothing comparable to anything else. And we get to, you know, get a new car in 3 years, so that's a win. We have there the dual motors, 408 horsepower, 300 kilowatts. The wheels are the basic 19-inch. They look okay. Of course, the sporty ones with the gold calipers, they look amazing. But you add what, like $20,000 more just for looks and appearance. What about the 2 years with Electrify America? Did that also play a huge role in your decision?
Yeah, basically free juice for 2 years.
What do you plan to do? Like not charge it at home at all? Just charge
Probably
it?
very rarely. Yeah, just taking advantage of the Electrify America for those 2 years. Just to save myself even more money, right?
But especially because it's a lease, of course, to do DC fast charge so often, I think it would be like every week. It's not recommended, but when you know that you were just doing a lease, when you don't really care about taking care of your battery because you're probably not planning to keep it for too long, it makes sense. It makes financial sense. So yeah, it's like, who gives you free gasoline when you buy right now a Mercedes or whatever? Like nobody. So this is really great.
And a big shout out to Kevin over at Polestar Marin. He made the whole deal really nice and smooth for us. Answered all my questions.
And he even let us record him.
And he even let us record.
He's a natural.
The handoff, yeah.
He's so cool. Another cool thing about this vehicle was the wait time. It wasn't even 2 months. It was actually 6 weeks. It was done since last week. It was already in the country. It's a Swedish company, but it's actually now it's owned by this Chinese corporation since 2010. They bought Volvo and then they created this subdivision, Polestar, for electric vehicles. So it is actually a Chinese brand. And yeah, when I think Kevin actually called you saying like, hey, the car is actually, we have the same spec that you want.
Pre-configured.
Yeah, pre-configured. It's already on the way. You want it? And he's like, heck yeah. I already sold it. That's the BMW. So yeah, I need a car. And this car doesn't have a fakey electric sound. That's actually the sound from the electric motors. Listen. That sounds really good. Another really bad thing about this design, yeah, one cup holder. But if you open this, oh, another cup holder. That makes no sense. You join me back at a wonderful driveway, and I say wonderful because look at this beautiful selection of electric vehicles, and of course don't forget the beast, the 500e. We are very proud of being able to afford these EVs. We love it, especially when we're able to charge from our solar panels. And of course we have the contract with Electrify America for both of those guys right there. So that's pretty much it for our video. The experience was great. Customer service with Polestar has been wonderful. We can't wait to actually keep driving it more and more. We're actually gonna take it on a road trip to Seattle, from the Bay Area in California to Seattle. That should be a lot of hours. I think it's like 14 hours with all the stops, with all the planned stops. We're actually gonna see volcano parks and stuff. So yeah, just stay tuned for that, because we're obviously gonna record that for Out of Spec Motoring. And if you have any questions or doubts or concerns, just let us know. We're here to help. See you in the next one.